Let me say that again, okay? Stop trying to be perfect. Now, confidence is a word that is thrown around quite a lot. So I kind of want to break it down a little bit so we can talk a little bit about what it really means to who you are. So confidence really is the firm trust in your abilities in certain situations. So confidence is situational. Let me break that down. What does that mean? That means that you're not always going to be confident in every situation. However, your self-esteem can be very high. Self-esteem is the trust, self-assurance in your own abilities, and self-respect for who you are. What that means is I have very high self-esteem. That means that I have a lot of self-regard and self-respect for myself. So regardless of what's going on, I'm confident and I have a strong sense of trust for Korea. However, I'm not necessarily confident if I were to be in a rap battle because I can't rap. So my confidence is not necessarily going to be high. Confidence is situational. Let's replace the word confidence with trust. How much trust do you have in yourself in certain situations? So if you know that you don't necessarily trust yourself in an interview setting, for instance, you would probably call someone like me and help you, coach you through that particular situation or circumstance. So when you get in it, you're confident. That's what that means. I hope you guys understand the difference between self-esteem and self-confidence. Self-esteem is really internal. Confidence can be viewed as a little more external. So what I want to do is drop a couple of little bombs today, a couple of little things to consider when building up that self-confidence during this coronavirus while we're all kind of inside having time to think about it. Here's some tips on things to consider. Number one, forget everyone else's perspective or perception of who you should be. I said it. That's right. Mom and dad views you one way. Your friends view you another way. How do you view you? You really need to think about what makes you the most happiest. When are you smiling the most? What brings you the most joy when you're in that moment and really in those situations, honey? That is going to increase your self-awareness and your confidence because you're being authentic to yourself. So number one, forget everybody else's perception of you. Number two, focus on the qualities you have. We can give a laundry list of things that we're not good at, but can you give a laundry list of what you're great at? If you can't, I'm going to encourage you today to think about what you are amazing at and focus on those things, because they have a way of making you feel good. When you can visualize yourself in really good situations, being really great at what you're doing, it makes you feel good about yourself. Number three, and this probably is going to be the most important thing you hear today, stop trying to be perfect. Let me say that again, okay? Stop trying to be perfect. You trying to get the perfect lighting, trying to get the perfect photo, trying to get the perfect video, trying to get the perfect everything is holding you back, okay? We don't need perfection, honey. We need excellence. If you are functioning at your highest self, that is what the world needs more of. Stop trying to be perfect is limiting who you are. Number four, and let me say this. Number four is do more of what makes you happy. Okay? If wearing a red lip, when you look at yourself with that red lip on, makes you feel good about yourself, do more of that. Do more of the things that bring you joy. I know right now we're in limited situations, honey, but life is not over. Do some things or find out more about yourself, about what makes you happy. So if it's that red lip, honey, wear it around the house with your robe on. That's okay. It makes you feel good. Smile more if it makes you feel good. If yoga makes you feel good, do it. Do the things that you really enjoy and truly make you happy. Do more of those things. And last but not least, laugh at yourself. Again, we're not striving to be perfect. We are trying to work and function excellence, but we're going to have a whole lot of moments where we can laugh at ourselves. I laughed at myself today because I definitely tripped up. I'm sometimes clumsy. Laugh at yourself. Life is short. You need to laugh at yourself. So I'm hoping that these 5 tips can really help you when it comes to your self-trust, confidence, and that overall self-esteem. So until next time, bye guys.